Hey guys, it's your girl Renee, and today is a very special day. Why is it such a very special day? Because today is the day that we are going to harvest some of this winter choy, and I'm going to cook it up for dinner. And I'm going to use some of that andouille spicy sausage, garlic, and onions, and whatever seasonings I throw in there. So let's go ahead and harvest our first winter choy. All right, Q. This is not as big as it gets, but I'm out here fighting these critters that's seeing how beautiful this is. So let me show you up close what I'm talking about, how beautiful this winter choy is. Look at that. Do you see how beautiful that winter choy is? And I'm telling you, if I think it's a gorgeous looking winter Q, you guys, you know the critters out here are saying the same thing about that too. So with that being said, we are going to go ahead and harvest this winter choy. So we'll be the first ones to be able to enjoy this beautiful, delicious delicacy that I grew in my garden. And my husband saw this. He was like, when are you going to harvest that? When are you going to cook it up for me? And I said, well, honey, today is the day. So let's get this harvested. All right. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put you guys to the side. These bugs, and it's cold and rainy out here, and these bugs out here trying to eat me. But I am not on the menu for today. We trying to get this winter choy. So let's go ahead and get this winter choy out of here. I think I only need one glove. So let me find my trowel and let's get this winter choy out of here. And then we'll go over to the black and white garden and we will get those winter choys over here. Probably have just enough for one meal, but hey, we gonna take it. Let's pull this out of here. Don't want to mess it up because I want to show you what a beautiful winter choy this is. Here, where's my scissors? I should have my hori knife. That's what I need, is my hori knife. So we're just going to cut this. There we go. Let me shake it off. Look at that. Look how beautiful that is. Isn't that gorgeous? And this is what I was talking about, how the back looks. Look how beautiful the back looks. And those leaves look really good. Nothing has been munching on it. And it looks just like a rosette. So I'm just going to stick this in my basket over here. Well, my little tray. And then let's go on over to the black and white garden and let's get those. Isn't that beautiful, you guys? Look at that winter choy. Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. So we're going to sit that over here in this tray. And let's go to the black and white garden. Dogs out here. All right, let's go ahead and harvest this one. This one looks like it has a lot of bug pressure on it, but we don't care. We still gonna take it. Here we go. Take all these bad leaves off of here. And we gonna get it from the bottom. Here we go. This one's been munched on a little bit, but that's okay because we're gonna pull them leaves right on off. Take the munched ones off and we're gonna cook the good ones. And then when I get it in the house, I'll clean it up really, really good. The rabbits can have that one. See? Don't look too bad. That's another good one. Look at that. Perfect. Let's get the next one. Look at this one. You got this one. Pull off the bad ones. Rabbits can, squirrels or whatever, they can eat that one to no end. Whoop. Yep. All right, we got that one. That's a good one. Let's go ahead and get the next ones. Move you down the line. This one been really munched on. So we might not be able to get much from that one, but we gonna pull off the bad and we gonna keep the good. All right, let's get this one. We'll leave this one in there. So whoever's munching, they can continue to munch on. Let's see if I can get this one. Cut it. Ugh. There we go. We're just gonna pull the bad ones off. And then I'll look really hard and make sure there's nothing in these ones. See? That's why you got, when you see them and they look good, you gotta pull them. Because if you don't, the other critters will get a hold of them. So see, that's a good one too. See, that's a good one. Come on, let's move on down the line. Here's a big one. Now this is a size I tell you how big they can get. Let me move this out the way. Look at this. This is a size Q that I'm telling you that they can get this big. Can't get this one to tripod to stand. Just stay there for a few minutes, tripod, so I can show the people. All right, let's grab this one. Let's get this one. Look how big this one is. And this one must have been the granddaddy, because this one's been really munched. Let's see about this one. Look at this one. Oh, there's two in there. See this one? Huge. Let's pull these ones off. The bad ones. That's what I do. I just come out here and pull off the bad ones. Keep the good ones. Just cut this one off. See? Not too bad. Look at that one. Look at that. That's a good one too. We got one more small one. I'm going to do it with my scissors. This one open. That one just came up so easily. Maybe because it was attached to the other one. That one's good. I'm going to cook these up. Saute them. And they should be good to go. I think. Yeah. See? I'm going to take this big one off. See? Look at that. Beautiful. And I think that's all I have that's big enough to harvest. But look at what we received. Let's check out what we harvested. Let's go over here. Let's go check it out. Whew. All right, let me turn the camera the other way so y'all can see our harvest. All right, guys, so let me show you what they look like. Look at this. Look. Look at that. Isn't that beautiful? Look. The back did really good. So we were able to get that one. This one. I'm trying to do it the opposite way. That one. This one. Look at this one. See? All these winter choys. Look at that. You guys see? Look at that. So let me show you up close in the container. Let me get them arranged right, and I'll show you what I'm talking about. Woohoo! Look at that, you guys. That's all the winter choy that I have that's big enough for me to harvest. But I have some smaller ones that are still growing, so I should maybe be able to get another harvest before the cold winter months set in. So I'm trying to encourage you again that you can grow food to feed your family and friends. All you got to do is put in the effort and look at what we have accomplished today. We have harvested some winter choy that I'm going to cook up and prepare for dinner tonight. I'm so excited about it because I grew it myself. Woohoo! And with the help of Mother Nature, child, because I couldn't do it without Mother Nature, the Lord up above, and the knowledge that you guys have shared with me in order to become a better gardener. Every single season, I learn something new for each and every one of you guys. So I am truly blessed to have you guys. To have you guys is such a blessing because you guys encourage me, you cheer me on, and you just make me feel so good about myself. Even when I have challenges in my garden, you guys are always there to say, "You can do it, Renee. You can do it," or "Do try it this way," or "Girl, this is what I worked for me." And you guys have never ever not been afraid to help give me helpful tips to get my garden the way it needs to be. Because some people don't share their knowledge with other gardeners. They just try to keep it to themselves. But you guys are not that way. You guys are such loving gardeners and just loving people all around. So I am going to tell you this from the bottom of my heart. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, you guys. So let's get this winter choy in the house, and then when I cook it up, I will try to make a video so you guys can see exactly how I cook up this winter choy. Woohoo! We harvested some winter choy today, baby. All right, all right, all right. All right, guys, have a wonderful day. Have a blessed day, and don't forget to look out for the cooking in the kitchen with Renee when I cook up this winter choy. All right, take care.